Hey guys, Viggoman here, and welcome back to another episode from Crasburg. Once again, I'm so glad to be back here. It's such a fun project. I'm so glad to be back building here, because as you know, it's been a little while. Today we are continuing where we left off, in front of the townhouse. We are going to add 2 more houses, one for the mayor himself and another one for the Shiny Bling Blanks, a jewelry shop or jewelry building where we can make the jewelry and also buy it, which is pretty cool. We're gonna also do some working around this building. As I mentioned in the last episode, I want to do like a nice back alley behind all of these houses here, which is nicely located at the town square. Back there we're gonna add like everything you kind of need to get the job done in medieval times, and we're also gonna add a big statue in front of the town hall, and it looks amazing when you see that coming in when it kind of just rises up. What we're doing is a phoenix, since that is kind of the icon for Crasburg, so I think that's looking pretty cool. And then we're also going to be adding a little bit of path things, so some minor things, and a little bit of a secret, which we're going to take a look at later. If you enjoyed today's episode, and if you enjoy Crasburg as a series and the content I create, please hit the like button, guys. I really do appreciate it, and subscribe if you haven't. We do a lot of these kind of cool little building projects. Well, not little, Crasburg gets massive, but that's what we're doing on my channel here. So if you're new here and you like building and realistic, deep in building, yeah, make sure to hit the subscribe button so you don't miss out on future uploads. So one of the cool things that we are adding here, as you can see from the cinematic time-lapse thing here, I started a little bit of a cave. And if you remember from way back, we talked about the first rising, a group of rebels that comes from the people that lived here, the native people of the province, actually from all over Amaria, so from the north, east, west, everywhere, that has kind of been forced into this Crasburg society and kind of been not really overtaken by the Crasburgs or the Westers, which is the people living in Crasburg, but they're now, the area is now under Western occupation, and they have a job, everything is fine, but they still kind of want to push forward the rights and maybe the religion and stuff that they practice, or their ancestors practiced hundreds of years ago. So there's a rebel group, and we talked about this earlier, and they use these natural caves underground Crasburg. Crasburg has a lot of natural caves, grottos, creeks underground, and also they're using man-made tunnels, and that's kind of what we're doing here. The little cave is going to be an entrance for one of the meeting rooms for the first rising, so that is pretty cool, and it's going to be a nice way of tying in a little bit of the underground here. But now let me finish off the time lapse, and I will take you for a first person point of view. Alright guys, we're gonna start here just standing in the meadows here in front of the town square, just looking at the beautiful statue of a phoenix over here, and it's so cool. I love how it's centered in front of the building, and when you put it like that, it's just super cool with the towers of the town hall and then the wings kind of just going up around like that. I'm not very good with organics, but I'm trying, and honestly I'm kind of happy with this one. We have this nice like swirly tail, and then we got the feet here sticking out, and then some big wings, and I also just think it kind of works, and it does look like a phoenix or maybe a dragon, something. It doesn't look like a winged animal of sorts, so very happy with that, and just creates a cool shadow and also like a cool view if you're looking at it from here, and just breaks up the entire area in a way. So very happy with that. And again, just makes it a little different, and I like doing that. I like breaking stuff up, making unique places, points of interest, and it's maybe a little too big, maybe unrealistic, but again, it's a fantasy world, and like, you would be able to build stuff like this. I don't think anyone would do it back in the day in real life, but maybe in this fantasy world you had like a great mason who would be able to do this kind of stuff. I don't know, but it's kind of cool. I like it a lot. And this cool little, yeah, podium for it to stand on. Oh, there's a block here. Let's remove that. So just adds a little bit to the area here. I like how it's just centered along the middle path here and in front of the town hall. So that's kind of cool. Then we also have the 2 houses that we built. So we have one over there. And then we have this one over here. So we're going to check those out. But there's another thing here where we have this little guy or girl, woman, something traveling around the world playing this thing, looking like a harp. It's an instrument. So she set up a little bit of a scene here. And she's just sitting here playing for money and just have this little cart in the back, traveling around the world and performing for money. So that is something you guys suggested in the comments of the previous episode, together with the statue. So yeah guys, I read the comments. If you have ideas and stuff, please hit me up down below, and I take every single comment into consideration, and I really appreciate it. It helps me shape up the world, and sometimes you guys just have ideas way bigger, way better than something I can come up with myself. So it's really helpful, and if you have something you would like to see, just, yeah, write me down there, or in Discord or something, and the appropriate channel. I'm always reading those, so you guys, if you want to help out, make sure you do that. Let's check out this building here first. This is a jeweler, so we have this. I tried to be creative. This is a name tag, and I rotated it around, and it kind of looks like a diamond ring or something. I don't know. But yeah, let's go in here. So there's a little desk here when you first come in. We have this big shelf in the back, maybe containing nice rings and jewelry and stuff, and you just kind of come in here and pay. But also, if you're very rich, you come in here and you could try them. So you could maybe like make them perfectly fit your finger and stuff. So you sit here on this nice cushion, and you have the jeweler who would come in here and like, yeah, this is a little big, I'll fix it. Go back and go through the doors here into the workshop. And this is where he will be making some of the jewelry. I also believe he would import some from other parts of the world, as he's kind of the most exclusive jeweler. He's living right by the town hall, and probably a lot of the politicians and noble people would come here to buy jewelry. So yeah, a little cool thing here. This is supposed to be like an oven. I saw this, I did some research, and they had this like iron tanks in later medieval periods, and you'd heat that up and you could put your jewelry in there, so it would be easier to shape and form. So I tried to recreate it. It's not perfect, but it kind of gets the job done, and doesn't look too bad. Actually now, yeah, I forgot this room. I totally, as usual, there's always one room I forgot. But you guys will make sure to let me know, because that's what you do. Get so many comments every day about stuff I forgot. So yeah, I'm not worried about that. Up here we have the kitchen area and dining area for the family. Look at the view through the window there. That's so cool. Oh man, I love walking around Crasburg. So many cool places. So yeah, we have a little area to sit here and eat and stuff. Some nice views in the back and over the harbor here. This will probably be a chill place to just sit, look out, look at the boats coming in through the gates there, and also see people just walking along the streets here. I've been adding this little thing, so that's going to connect up to the other part of the city here as a little bit of a shortcut instead of... Let's open up the map here. So you can see it right here is where we kind of working now, the town square. And then we have the university area, which you can access through this little bridge here and go up, and you can go down there or down here. But also I want to bring the road along this side so you can get to this place without having to walk all the way around and up the hill here. So yeah, I want to continue this as well. But let's get back into the building here, shall we? So yeah, little kitchen area. Behind here we have the master bedroom, which is pretty sweet, very close to the kitchen, which I would prefer. And yeah, just a nice little bed, some sitting areas for the parents, and a little window looking over the statue and the town square and that kind of stuff. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Let's then move up the staircase to the 3rd floor. So here we have, right in here, we have a little bit of a bathroom. And the idea is, I talked a little bit about this. I want to add a sewer system. And in today's episode, we actually started a little bit. You saw that from the time lapse. I'm going to show you later as well. So these have like these little tanks. They would come up here and do their thing. And then once it's filled up, you'd take it into buckets and down and empty it into this little entrance to the sewers. So we're going to check that out later. But a little bit of back info here. Then we have a little storage pantry area as well. So we have some jars, some turnips, eggs, cheese, vegetables. Yeah, all the stuff in here. And then we have a little bedroom for the kids. It's quite big actually. I assume the jeweler would be pretty rich. So 2 big beds for the kids and an area to sit here. A little furnace as well to keep this area here heated. And also like a desk all the way into this little turret sticking out. So yeah, imagine sitting here doing your homework. That would be amazing. Oh man, I want to have this kind of place in my real life. But anyway, let's go down and check out the other things we've done today. So if we go through down here, there's no back exit, so we got to go through the main entrance here, go out here. And then we're going to check out the 2nd build for today, which is the mayor's house. This one I do love. I don't know, it's just so cozy. The Tudor style, or it's really wattle and daub style is, I don't know, it's so cozy. It's so warm, it's so, I don't know. I just really like it, and I know I'm not alone. But let me know down below what you think of this style in general here, and maybe of the house itself. Very happy with the detailing here. It's not overdone, but it's definitely more than some of the simpler wattle and daub houses I have built. So we have these cool window designs here using this. I saw this from one of you guys. I can't remember who it was, but you have this the Ionian column in the back, and then you put this trellis on the top, and it just creates a cool little trim on top of the window. So whoever showed me this, that's a cool idea. And yeah, little cool small porch area below here. So yeah, let's check it out. Oh yeah, before we do that, let's check out the back here as well. We have this side here is, I'm really digging this, kind of over decored in a way. And I've seen this a lot with newer medieval wattle and daub houses when it's more of a stylish preference or stylish feature of the build, instead of being this is the only way to build a house. They use these kind of cross patterns and more of a decorative way of using the wattle and daub, and I just think it adds a little bit of stuff to this place. So let's go in and check out the houses here, guys. I just want to make sure that you stay here through the video. I have a little bit of a secret, the underground stuff with the first rising rebels. We're gonna check that out in the end of the video, so make sure you stay here if you're interested in that. We're gonna check out all the caves and stuff. Alright, back to the building here. Here we have a little bit of a meeting hall, or tea room, whatever you want to call it. Little entry room. So this would be where the mayor could just kind of sit here, and there's a door right here leading right back out to the town hall or the front entrance, and you can have just like one-on-one discussions in this little room here. I think it's kind of cozy. Little fireplace here, pretty cool. And there's a little door leading to the back here. We're going to check that out as well later. But yeah, let's go upstairs, check out the building here. This is quite big. So we come in here, we have a little bit of a kitchen area to prepare some food, as you do, and a big dining hall area here. Really like the coziness of this building right here. This door here leads to the servant. So the mayor has his personal servant who would make the food, clean the house, and all that kind of stuff. So there's a little bed for him here. A little kitchen area so he could prepare himself some simple breakfast before going out and making breakfast for the mayor. And then a little area for like a workshop thing, so he could maybe fix some clothes. Let's say the mayor's robe has a little tear in it, he could come in here and the servant would fix it and wash some stuff, and yeah, all the things. So yeah, we have a little door here going into the bathroom. So we have just like, yeah, as I said, an area to just fill up, and you have a bucket. You will bring down the things and leave it into the sewers. And the window here is just like an open trellis or just a beam to get some ventilation in here to make it not stank. What's in here? Yeah, pantry. Yeah, a little pantry in here. We have some flour, some breads, and stuff. So just a little pantry beside the staircase here. Let's go further up. Up here we have some seating areas and stuff for the family, and we have 2 doors. This one goes into the kids' bedroom, so we have some beds here and there and a little area to play, and yeah, it's a small little bedroom here. And then we have the master bedroom. This is pretty big and pretty cool. I like the massive grand bed with this little canopy on top, and there's cushions in the front here to sit on, and a little oven to heat it up, and yeah, just like an overall cute little bedroom here, and definitely shows the power of the mayor. I feel like again, the mayor isn't the king of Crasburg or of the area. He is just the mayor of Crasburg, but the lord of the Western occupation lives in the castle. Can you see it from here? I don't think we can. And the lord of Crasburg is also well, the mayor is not the lord of Crasburg. He's just kind of running the city, but the lord of Crasburg and the lord of the king or whatever emperor of Western occupation lives in the castle. So yeah, a little bit of storage in the attic here, so that's kind of cool. Let's check out some of the other things we've done today. So if we run down the staircase here, we have the back alley, which I've been talking about. So this wraps around a little bit of stables here for the diplomats or politicians. They could drop off their horse before going into meetings in the town hall here, and it does some layering here, leads back to this little area. Again, I don't really know what to add here, so if you have ideas for what we should add in this back alley here, like just some minor stuff, please let me know. And we have this water trough to wash some clothes and stuff in here, but most of the stuff is actually up here. So again, more water troughs, washings of things. A little, I forgot this one. I need to fix that. This is just supposed to be like a shed, storing tools and stuff in the back here. And then we have some climbing ivies here, some trees, kind of decorating the cliff side here a little bit. And yeah, so this is the sewers. So basically the houses here, they would bring in buckets of poop and stuff. This is going to be like a big lid then, supposed to be, and just drop it in here, and then this will connect up to the bigger sewers. So yeah, it's just a beginning, and eventually I want to do all of that cool stuff and make it really cool, but I didn't just need some points of reference when I start doing that. So yeah, a little bit of a sewers entrance here. We have some firewood, some clothing racks, a little area to sit here, pretty cool, and birdhouse like this, bird feeder. But then we have this thing, and this was also suggested by you guys, that inside the cliffs I need to find myself a torch. Let's do that. The cliffs are so big, and we have talked about this. Many of the cliffs have natural caves in them, and the rock in general has a lot of caves in them. So some of you had mentioned that we could use this for storing grain. So what I've done is made like a little granary inside here. So just storing up a little bit of grain in case of war. This would be very cold and dark and stuff, so I imagine the grain could stay here for a long time. So that's kind of cool, and it's kind of in the mountain here, so just a natural cave, and they've added a little bit of supports in here, maybe carved it out a little bit. But yeah, it's supposed to just be a cave they've adapted to storing grain in, so that's kind of cool. Alright, let's fly over here, let's fly through, and I want to show you the meeting room of the first rising. So if you walk over the street here, you can barely see it, but the brick wall here is a little bit trembled down, and there's some of the plants that are dead. So someone has like clearly walked through the flower bed here, but if we do that, there's a little bit of a path you can kind of see through here. and it opens up. There's a cave here, and that's kind of cool. I know you guys like that, so at least some of you really like the caves and stuff I do. So let's go in here. Let's go in this little cave, and it opens up. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. So to the right here we have a little bit of a chapel or something for the northern god. So this would be where they came in and just pray and whatever in this little bit here. Again, natural cave here, and big open area here, and they have small meetings here. And what is very beneficial here is that I imagine that the First Rising has infiltrated the townhouse and everything, the town hall I mean. And so maybe some of the politicians that's sitting in the town hall actually is a part of the First Rising, so maybe they can meet up here and talk, discuss stuff, and it's very close by to the actual town hall. Again, like, you would be able to find it. It wouldn't probably be a secret, but again, just imagine that it's more hidden. That's kind of cool. And then I've added this little beginning of a cave. So this is, I want to do one episode where we just do underground stuff, and this is connected to, you know what, let's walk all the way around here so you can see this. I feel like we can spend a little extra time on this, shall we? So we walk around here and up here. So it's connected up to the inn we did a while back, this house. So it's quite far away, so that's kind of cool. There's a little inn, this pink building here is an inn. So it's connected to the basement of this one. Not down here though, but yeah. So it's connected to all of this, so that's kind of cool. And again, I want to do a lot of this stuff connected. Already there's a few houses. I know that, which one is that? I think it's this diagonal one here is connected to one of these ones, I think, over here. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on underground here. So and definitely this one here is also connected. The butchery here, this one is also connected to the underground cave system. So eventually all of it is going to be like connected, so that's going to be kind of cool. So yeah, I really want to do that one time, but I want to get most of the stuff in place and some reference points so I can just kind of add, I guess, like, figure out where all the different points are going to be, and then just simply world it some caves and decorate them. So yeah, that's just a little bit of a sidetrack there, but it's fun. I like talking to you guys about this kind of stuff. But yeah, today we have done a lot of cool stuff, and this place is really taking shape. I'm digging it a lot, and I hope you guys like it as well. If so, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe and all of that stuff. And that's going to be it for today's episode, guys. It's been Viggoman, and I'm out.